Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's T.R.'s Tarot Talk 1111. This is Tracy. This is Sunday, January 21st, 2019. This is powerful, powerful, powerful manifestation moon, guys. Powerful. Endings are happening. People are going to be ending relationships all over the place. And there's going to be new beginnings. It's like a purging. We're in the purge, guys. Flow with the purge. Anything that comes up, anything that needs resolved, anything that needs healed, anything that the divine brings you that triggers you. If you are triggered, I heard this from another reader. I'm going to have to look her up again because I like it. She says, if I trigger you, you're welcome. Because once you see the trigger, once you recognize the trigger, the demon, it makes it easy for you to go within and fix it. Heal it. Once you recognize what it is, then you can move on. Alright, so today I'm starting my zodiacs, guys, and I have to split it up in two videos. I have already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. Leo's, the very end got clipped off, but the whole message is there. All it was me summing up. Okay, and I will be uploading that. Actually, it's uploading as we speak. I hope I have enough memory for this reading. So let's get crack-a-lacking, all right? So we're doing the bridge. We're doing twin flames, soulmates, and karmics, and new romance. In order for this reading to work for you, you must already have somebody on your heart and mind. Okay? That's the only requirement. Somebody's got to already be on your heart and mind. All right? So the overall energy for today is the Empress. Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Manifestation, we got the Empress over top of us, guys. That's beautiful. That means the Divine Feminine is really, really standing in her power today. She's showing up. Showing up, ready, willing, able to work. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. What do we have as the underlying energy of the day? Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision-making. There you go, guys. We need some objectivity in this journey, don't we? Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Okay, so this is it, guys. Under this moon, we are manifesting our dreams through the Empress, and we are relinquishing to the universe anything that does not work for us any longer. Those loving karmic relationships that we have built so many dreams with. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in our lives and for teaching us the important lessons. Thank you for loving us enough to show up. Okay? But I feel like it's time that a lot of you guys move on with your life and go on to where you are meant to be. All right, that's what this energy is all about. It's about manifesting the new and cutting away the old. So this is very apropos. All right, so next we're going to do what's on the head, in the head space of the masculine and the feminine. In the masculine's head space, we have the Emperor. We have a power couple, guys. We've got the Empress and the Emperor showing up. Yeah, for some of you, this is, you know, really beautiful because the ones I'm channeling, they're on their way. They are on their way to union. They're at the finish line, like literally. This moon is going to propel them into union. What's in the headspace of the feminine? You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't do it. I don't care what you say. You got the Emperor on his mind, the Empress is on her mind, and the Empress is the overall energy. So we've got our power couple, guys. Congratulations. For some of you, it's happening, and it's happening right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can click off because this ain't your reading. But I'll tell you what, for some of you, this is your reading, and this is your moment, and this is your time, and you better ride this wave because this energy that we are getting from the moon and the planets, it's going to be harsh, and it's going to be fast, and it's going to be furious, but it is going to be fan-freaking-tabulous if you do it right. If you do it right. You got to do your shadow work. So in the headspace of the masculine and feminine, they're on the same page and they are in their power. Let's see what's going on in the home, if they have any karmic relationships they're working on. Oh, yeah. In the home, we've got the masculine standing in his power. We got the Queen and the King of Swords, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the mirroring happening here. This is fantabulous. Okay, so we got the King standing in his power. We've got the King in the masculine, or I'm sorry, the Emperor in the masculine, the Empress in the feminine. We've got the King of Swords in the masculine. We've got moving away. This is the home life, guys. The home life, he's purging, he's cutting away. He recognizes there are things that cannot stay. They have to go. They've got to go. They've got to go. That's what I'm hearing. They've got to go. No more. They've got to go. Okay? Feminine. She's moving fast. She's moving fast. I see some of you packing bags, man. You're moving fast. Yeah. This is powerful stuff. You're also going to get lots of messages today. You might be communicating with your karmic partner. There might be a lot of communication happening today. You know, maybe you're talking about why it's not working and why you're moving out and why, you know, the talking, the communication. Some of you will be sending them an email or texting them because you just don't even want to deal with it. But that's the energy for the feminine in her home. She's moving. Saya freaking Nara. He's cutting away. I don't feel him moving. Maybe he's staying. All right, in the heart space, oh, the masculine is so tired. He knows he's at the end of this heartache. He knows. He knows this is the Ten of Swords. This is painful, painful, painful. You know, whoever he's cutting out of his life, it's not easy for him. He had love at one time. And this is going to be a very painful purging for him. But it's a new day dawning. Look at the new day dawning. It's the end, guys. It's the end. If you heal this, if you just go within and look at this one last time, give it the love it needs, forgive all those swords, forgive all that hardship and pain, forgive all some of you have been cheated on. Some of you needed to be cheated on because in the past you were cheaters. There's karmic lessons happening here. But on his heart's broken. He's letting go. He's at the end, though, you know. Sit under this pain for a very brief moment. Recognize where it came from. Look at your triggers. Forgive and heal and release old contracts. You got a new day dawning. You've got purple, and they look like irises. I don't know what they are. But purple to me means higher knowledge, crown chakra. The new day dawning is you've gotten a message from Spirit. There's an owl on the limb watching you die a slow death and looking at you as if to say, are you going to heal it? Are you dying down there? Are you going to die or are you going to resurrect? Are you going to stand up and pull these swords out? Are we going to make it? Yes, we are. Why are we? Because we got a new day dawning and it's a 10. 10 is a completion. It's the end of the cycle, boys. It's the end of the cycle. You can breathe now because guess what? If you heal it and let it go, it's gone forever. This is the 10. Moving away. In the feminine's heart space. Oh, we got the Lover's card, guys. Yes, yes, yes. She's feeling her masculine. She knows he's on his way. She knows this is her twin. She knows. You guys watching this are driving the energy. You know. Some of you absolutely know. And if you don't, you feel him even if you don't know him yet. Because you know. It's in her heart. In her heart is the Lovers. It's also a choice. It's choosing love. It's choosing herself. Loving herself first so that she can love her masculine. This is choosing love. All right. In the hopes for the masculine is 2 of Pentacles. I feel like he wants to keep some of his money. And he knows he's going to have to give it away. If you're married and you're going through a divorce, or even if you're just living together and you have to split up assets, maybe you've got children together, I don't know. But I'm hearing that the hopes for the masculine is to be able to come out of this with a little bit of balance. I feel like they've been working on their security and their finances for a long time. And they don't want to just give it all away. They want to give a little, keep a little, you know. Feel like these masculines are fair at heart. They've got a good heart. They know their karmic's going to need some of that money. But they don't feel they get it all. You know, it's like, you don't get it all. Half for me, half for you. All right. Oh, look at, guys. In the hopes of the feminine, she's hoping. She's hoping for her divine counterpart. This is the 1111 gateway. The door is now open. Come on in. Come on, masculine. Come on, feminine. Come on in. Door is now open. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is powerful for some of you, and if it doesn't resonate, click off. Your day's coming. We'll get to you. Don't worry. This is the now. This is the twins that have done their work. This is the divine counterparts, the karmic relationships, and the soulmates that are purging the old and making room for the new. This is it, guys. If this resonates, this is your message. If not, I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. All right, 5 of fire. This is what the masculine needs to do in order to move toward his feminine. Okay? This is an energy that either needs to be healed and released, part of the journey, part of the shadow side. I got to look and make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get this done. 5 of fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, because it's been rough. He's got 10 swords in his back and in the back of his head and in his butt. He's not feeling good and he's tired of fighting. But you know what? There's balance in that. Can't you see the balance happening in this card? He's balancing, he's purging, he's forgiving. He's moving beyond the conflict with others. And he's taking care of the bothersome details. And if he's not, he needs to be, because that's what this card is all about. What he needs to do to come across the bridge toward his feminine. He needs to clear up conflicts. He needs to recognize his goals. He needs to look at the bothersome details, because the devil's in the details, right? Right, masculine? Take a look at those devils. It's time to slay some dragons, guys. Time to slay some dragons. Why? Because what is the feminine doing to come toward you? What is she doing? What is she doing? She's coming out of being stuck. 8 of air, 8 of swords. In the reverse, though. She no longer feels trapped. The illusion has been broken. This moon has taken away the shadows. There's no more illusion. She has clarity. She has self-confidence, and she's now taking action. Because in the upright, this is an illusion that you can't see. And it's feeling trapped without clarity. It's being stuck in your thoughts in the mental process. It's a lack of confidence and self-confidence to move forward. So you feel stuck. It's being afraid to take action. But no, not our feminine. No way, no how. She's coming out of that energy and she says, I am now seeing the illusions under the light of this moon. And I have recognized my blocks. And I am clearing them. I now have confidence. Why? Because I'm loving myself. I love myself so I can love my counterpart. I need to clear myself so my counterpart can come in. And she knows it. So that's the action she needs to take. She needs to take the blindfolds off. She needs to step into her power. She's the Empress today. Okay? Step into your power. Look away from the illusions. See the clarity. Take the blinders off. Move toward getting out of the stagnation, the mental process. It's time for action, ladies, because he's coming. He's on his way. Oh, and I asked Spirit to give me a message in the center for what the feminine and the masculine are going to have to, the challenge that they're going to have to overcome together in order to have this bridge be solid and available for crossing. And we got the little child. So for some of you, you might have children, and maybe, vice versa. Don't matter which one. Maybe both of you. Maybe the masculine has children, and he's leaving his karmic, and he's wondering, how am I going to balance this new love, this person I've known forever, this person I know is my counterpart. How am I going to balance it with a child in the mix? You know, maybe she has a child and he's looking at it like, whoa, what do I do with this? I've already raised my kids. Do I really want to raise another child? Or it could be the inner child. Perhaps some of you have got some really broken inner childs. And you need to love them whole. You need to be the one. You need to be who you're waiting for, okay? Some of the parents came in and taught you some very hard life lessons, you know. But they loved you enough in the 5D to agree to come here and break your heart and to mistreat you and to teach you the lessons that you were begging them to teach you. And they're hard lessons, and some of them didn't want to do it. They just didn't want to do it. But because they loved you, they did. So forgive your parents. If there's a forgiveness that needs to happen, remember, what happens in the 3D is an illusion. It's not real. We're all role-playing here. This is a role-playing game. All right? We're learning. We're expanding. We're fractaling. And we're learning about unconditional love. We're moving back toward the divine. So there's a child involved either physically or hypothetically. It could be you. It could be your inner child. Perhaps the feminine and the masculine have broken inner children. Whatever. But this needs to be healed. This is what the two of you, this is shadow work you need to do together. And it's a 9. You know? It's a 9. 9 is spiritual. So it could be the inner child. It might not be a real child. It might be the inner child. Either way, it's going to resonate with you. And you're going to know. Whether you're the masculine or the feminine, you're going to know what this child means. And this is something that needs to be done together. It needs to be done together. You can do it separately, but you're doing it for one another. It's the only way the bridge can happen. All right, so let's get some romance cards. And then those of you who are not on the twin flame journey can click off, because we're going to go into the higher self and have a conversation between the masculine and the feminine. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We are done with that. When they fall that far away, I'm done. That's my sign from Spirit. Don't take any more. This is plenty. All right. So what's going on, Spirit? What's going on? What do we got here? On the bottom, we've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Oh, and we got healing family issues, too. Your love life will benefit as you forgive your parents. There you go, guys. Spirit had to clarify that. For some of you, this is not children. If there's a child in the mix, you'll love it just like you loved your own, and it's going to be fine. Why? Because you're going to be in your bliss. Okay? You're going to be in the romance of a lifetime. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's healing that inner child. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so let's go. We're calling in our soulmate. Let your friends help. Give relationship a chance. This could be the one. Trust. Okay, pretty clear here, guys. Pretty clear. This is the one. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help brought you together. You're calling in your soulmate. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Because some of you have karmic relationships that you got to get out of. And you may not be financially set to do that. So you're going to have to rely on friends and family to nurture you and help give you a place to go or give you advice to take. Okay? Give your relationship a chance. You know, some of you are worried because there's been so much in the past. That 5 of fire, boy, this masculine's got 10 swords in his back. But I have to tell you, in previous lifetimes, it was in the feminine's back. So there's balance and justice happening here, too. And Spirit's telling you this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You've already met them. They've been there for lifetimes. And this situation is calling for you to have trust and faith. Trust and faith, because the divine is moving you into this. I have never been pushed so hard by Spirit in my life. And I've been doing this for a long time. I have never had so many signs, so many messages, so many signals, and so many 2x4s upside the head. tower moments, dark nights of the soul. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what was happening. I just didn't understand it. I was like, why can't I quit thinking about this person that has not been around for years? Well, it's a 2x4. I'm sorry, but you're being drawn together like magnets. You're incomplete, guys. You're incomplete. You're split in two. No wonder it's so hard to make a choice. You're divided. You have been since the inception of this lifetime. Possibly many. So you are who you're looking for. Your divine counterpart is literally you. So show up for you. Take care of you. Eat well. Dress well. Get exercise. Love on yourself. Accept yourself. Do your freedom work, you know. Under this moon, look at whatever triggers you and say, thank you for showing me the trigger, because now I can find the dragon and I can slay it. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. This is where all of you who are in karmic relationships and soulmate relationships can click off, because you're doing great. You're on your way. But now we're going to look at the twin flames who are also doing great and on their way. And we're going to look at what's going on in the 5D mental realm of the masculines and the feminines. And somehow I always manage to get these cards flipped over. All right, Spirit, can we get some clear messages? We would like to tap in to the higher self, to the highest self of the masculine twins that are coming together, and the highest self of the divine feminine who are coming together with their twin. We would like to know what is going on in their hearts and in their minds, and, you know, what are they talking about? In the non-physical, what are they talking about? What are they planning? What are they doing in the physical that they've conspired in the etheric? Okay. We're going to go masculine, feminine, like we always do. Masculine top, feminine bottom. Oh, he can't stop crying. This is so painful, guys. He's got that 10 of swords. That's the worst pain in the world. It's worse than the 3 of swords. Yes, it is. Okay? Because being torn between two lovers is not as painful as having to cut one out. There's a difference between juggling two and cutting one away. Because obviously, there's love involved. And he says, I can't stop crying and crying and crying. What does the feminine say? No, she don't like it. Don't cry. Oh my God, I can see her reaching out and just wanting to love it away. She just wants to hug you. She knows she can't. She knows you've got to do the work. And it breaks her heart because she don't like to see it. She feels all your pain because you are her. She is you. She understands. If you're crying, she's crying. He says, I need time. She says, I can't think clearly. I'm confused. Come on, guys. Your cards don't say that. But this is potential. Maybe the moon's moving you. It says, beware, landmines are all around. Yeah, I feel like there's some shit going down in the masculine right now. I don't think I'd go buy their house for all the money in the world. There's a whole bunch of shit going down. All right? What's the feminine say? She says, you make me feel like you make me feel like dancing. It says, I have a choice. Will it be with you? So she has a choice between A and B, and she's telling him, I know I have choices, and you've got to come. I'm telling you, this trust is right in between these cards, and it's just speaking volumes at me. Trust. There's trust issues here. These people have not been nice to one another plenty of times in the past. Okay? But this situation's calling for you to have faith. She knows she has choices. Yeah, she's standing in her Empress power. She's beautiful. There's going to be guys knocking on her door because you know what? She's standing in her power, but so isn't he. He's feeling left out. He's feeling regret. He's feeling loss. He has to get rid of something he loves very much, even though it's not so beautiful anymore, and it's not so exciting anymore, and it's just done and over with, and he knows it. There's landmines all around. He might be walking on eggshells today. I don't know. Let's look. She has choices. She's literally, in her headspace, she's wanting this so bad, but she's like, I don't know if I can trust you. You're going to have to come at her, masculine. You're going to have to prove yourself. And she may have to prove herself. But I feel like in this who I'm channeling here, the masculine's the one in this lifetime that needs to make it right. And he's trying. But she's still on the fence. Not really. I'm hearing that energetically she knows. She knows. She's just having a little niggling doubt. So to make herself feel better, in the back of her mind, she's like, it's all right. If he doesn't show up for you, it's okay. He hasn't in the past either. You're used to this. So she's got choices. She's got a plan B, guys. She's got a plan B. He says, just ask already. You know, that's come up a few times for him. I would really like to know, because I'm on this journey too. What the hell do you want asked? Can we, like, get a clarifier? Spirit? I don't know what cards to use. I'm just grabbing a deck. Can we get a clarifier for the masculine saying ask? What do we need to ask? What needs to be addressed? What needs to be asked? What needs to be asked? What needs to be asked for the masculine to feel better? Aw, a pleasant letter. He's scared, guys. He's afraid to reach out. He's afraid. He wants you to make the first move. Sorry, Charlie. No more chasing. I'm sorry. She's in the Empress power. She might pen you a little note or send you a little nugget. But, you know, this choice is going to have to be from the masculine this time. In this lifetime, he was the duplicitous one. You know? Look at this. I did a clarifier, which is a 7, on the just ask already, because I didn't know what the masculine wanted her to ask. He's wanting her to just come right out and ask. Will you leave her for me, please? Will you choose me? Will you love me? I just want it so bad. But guess what? The feminine says, no. No. You've got to do your work, masculine. We could make it easy on you, but then it won't last. This is forever. This is forever. If you're too scared to make a gesture, then you're not going to make it anyways. She says, no. I'm not sending you a letter. You send me one. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to this card. Spirit said I had to dig for one. That it was there. It just didn't make it through the shuffle. He says, I've grown. And she says, yeah, but you never said you're sorry. You've never said you were sorry. Maybe you're the one that needs to write the letter, huh, masculine? Maybe you're the one that needs to make the gesture. Feminine says, your offer is too small. I need more. Masculine says, I want to make it with you. I'm working on my finances. Yeah, I'm not going to deal that one because that's probably wishful thinking. I'm going to shuffle again just to get... Actually, Spirit says right there it is. This is how I'm ending it, guys. Just got a clear voice in my head. It said, stop. Stop. Right there. Masculine says, our future's so bright, I've got to wear shades. Because he's working on his... You know, I got a feeling... Whew, all of a sudden, I just got a feeling like this masculine's got a nest egg. He set some finances aside. He's been working on his finances because he wants to come at her with something. It's almost like he's worried she's not going to love him for who he is, so he thinks he better make sure he can provide. You know, we're all growing and expanding and fractaling, and some of us twin flames are old. We've raised families. We've had karmics. We've had broken hearts. We've bought houses, sold houses. You know, we've got a lot of experience. We don't care what you look like. Don't you know that when the twins get together, fire and explosions happen? It doesn't matter what's on the outside because that's not what they see. It's not what they see. It's the laughter when they hear the laughter. It's the eyes when they look deep into the eyes. Masculine don't work so hard. She doesn't want your money. She wants your time. Okay? I'm hearing this, our future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. I'm like seeing gold, guys. I don't know. I mean, maybe for some of you, your masculine's got a really good job and he's been working, and setting money aside. I don't know. But finances really isn't the exchange that needs to happen here, masculines, just so you know. It's not, I mean, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It would be appreciated. But this feminine that I'm channeling, she don't need money. She's manifesting her own money, and quite a bit of it. I feel it coming in 2019. So she says, all I want's respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Yeah. You're going to have to win her trust over, guys. You're going to have to show her you've changed, and you're going to have to give her your time as well as the money. I don't even think the money needs to be part of the exchange. But, you know, money is a currency, and it is energy, and it's nice to let it flow. I'm sure there's nobody on the world that wouldn't like a little bit of money. But this feminine, she's like, you could come to me as a beggar in the street, and I don't care, because I'm manifesting abundance. And we can manifest abundance together. You know what? You could give all this money to the karmic. She wouldn't even care. Wouldn't even care. It would make the journey a little longer and a little harder because you got to work, you know, to afford a new place to live. You got to pay off the finances, all that crap. Money is, unfortunately, part of the equation. But guess what? It's not the heart of the equation. We need respect. Yeah. No, Spirit said stop. Just stop. You're done. She wants love. She wants respect. And she wants you to show her the trust that she is looking for. She needs to be able to trust you. And guess what? You're going to have to reach out, masculine. You're going to have to do the work. She's already done her work. She is clear. She called you in. And you're standing in your emperor. There's a power couple. There are two power couples on this board. Okay? Get your priorities straight. It's not about money. It's about respect and trust and love. And it's about letting your ego die on the vine. Because it's your ego, masculine, that's causing you to sit on your ass and wait for her to do all the work for you. Ain't happening. She says no. Okay? All right. Love and light. That is your daily vibe, guys. We will see you tomorrow.